The people that are attacking you, chosen one, you don't even know these people. It's a group, it's an association, it's a group of witches. They want to be you, but they don't want you to be you. And you're being better at whatever this is that you're doing by way of being you. That I promise you, these people are out of their bodies 99.9% of the time in the astral realm, hunting. I just heard the arrows by day, the arrows by night. Somebody's doing magic as soon as they wake up, maybe before the sun comes up, or somebody's been up all night chanting and projecting something that they want to hit your house. You have a lot of people that are obsessed with you. You do not know these people. You don't know these people. And the way that you live your life is so private that somebody is really, really concerned with how you're living your life, what's happening for you. They want to see, they want to look in, they want to monitor. They're sending spirits in the air to float around. Okay. Clarify. Welcome to Spiritual Court TV. And these people are finding you in perfect peace. It's your peace that is sustaining you. Sovereignty is a personal agreement with the divine. You don't need anybody's permission to be a sovereign being. They're watching you. Clarify these witches. What's going on? Earlier, I pulled the cards for myself and divinity came up immediately. Divinity in opposition in the reverse. So baneful magic has backfired. Dead spells have backfired. Monitoring spirits are scattered. Confusion and chaos magic has backfired indefinitely, meaning they can't keep playing back and forth with you and sending that energy because your house doesn't give these people a reason. There's nothing within your home that they can attach this energy to. And so now they're moving around quite a bit. Somebody wants to create a cord and they're finding it very, very difficult. This is a nasty projection, okay? Yeah, somebody's sitting up projecting out guilt. Now, listen, here's what's interesting. We forgive these people. We've forgiven them. Now, is that helping them? No. In fact, it could be hurting them because it reminds them how they never had a reason to try to come for you in the first place, which is just a reflection of how upset they are. Okay. Thank you, Divine Mother. Clarify peace, harmony, and calm. Yeah. It's crazy right now. It's the reality is that setting in that something is not going to give whatever this energy is. Now, most of these people, again, are people that you do not know. Clarify these people that we do not know. You don't know them. Yeah. You got LGBTQIA. Okay. So if you are a straight heterosexual woman and you have a boyfriend, you have a woman out here that is same sex that feels rejected by you and she wants to block your relationships. Her inner feminine energy is absolutely psychotic and fragmented. She needs to go within, okay? If you are a masculine and you are not into same sex and you're spiritually into your higher self, single, self sufficient, or you're just taking a liking to divine feminine energy, these are people that are projecting this onto you that want to break up your happy home, okay? These are same sex lovers projecting energy out onto people. Now, these are people that you do not know, meaning you've never had a relationship with them. You've never had an encounter. Okay. And they're projecting onto you. For some of you, these are same sex lovers that are projecting onto people who no longer want to be same sex. That's also what I'm picking up. Okay. Spirit says outside of sexuality, they're psychotic. These are sociopaths. Clarify the arrows by day and the arrows by night. Your angels are on it. Big shout out to our angels that fly the skies and police the real law enforcement, enforcing the law, invoking spiritual rules. Okay? Clarify, Holy Spirit. Somebody's projecting nasty energy out. I'm telling you, somebody that's same sex does not want to see you in a heterosexual relationship. Now, this is your preference, okay? Man and woman, that is your preference. That is to your liking. That is what you want. And somebody that really is obsessed with you doesn't want you to be with a man or a woman, okay? This person has some psychological issues, okay? I'm telling you, divine, look, I cannot make this up. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for accuracy and clarity, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. That's what I just heard. Something about a divine union, a masculine, divine, a divine feminine together. Two people showing each other love. So on a daily, you have somebody that's same sex, feminines or masculines, that's obsessing over the fact that you don't want to be with them. Okay. somebody is sadistic, somebody likes to see people suffer, hurt people, and somebody's heavily projecting this energy out. I'm picking up on a feminine witch. What seems to be this person's problem? What is your problem? She's a part of some type of group or coven, okay? This could be a group of women. Okay, so these are women projecting this onto a divine feminine, jealous of the fact that she has a divine masculine. Okay, clarify this person. What's your problem? Okay, you have a sibling here as well. Okay, so this could be a sisterhood, a brotherhood, or this is somebody that's in your family. Okay, clarify. Show me this person. They're afraid, they're terrified because that energy is backfiring. Their intention is to hurt and harm, hurt and harm, hurt a healer. Okay, intention to hurt and harm, and something about them being very, very afraid because somebody is so angry. Like I'm picking up on a angry. Show me. Yeah, it's very weird. Somebody's sister could be very angry with them. Somebody's life is not going as they wanted to, and they are obsessively like being provoked to send you negative energy. Okay. Yeah, I just heard victim's mentality, pretentious, superficial. Okay. So somebody's sibling could be a part of some type of coven. They're sending you some type of entity. Okay. They may even be trying to attach a certain monitoring spirit to people in your house, your animals, your children, etc. If you're single and alone, somebody is obsessively watching you to see. They desperately want to know who is your man, like somebody's like, I gotta know. Like they're going crazy. Yeah, somebody has problems. Yeah, you may have prayed for this person. Clarify. Somebody's shocked that you know. It's a group of women. Okay. If this is not a sister in your family, this is a group of sisters and brothers. It's a coven. This is what they do. And they want you to be a part of their coven. This is a woman in love with another woman obsessively, but she's afraid. Somebody's mad. They can't seduce another woman into being into women. Yeah, that's crazy. Good luck with that. These people are twisted. Okay. Now they're getting shocking news because whatever they sent out is about to backfire. They may have tried to sacrifice you. Clarify, these are people we don't even know. These are people you don't even know. Yeah, these are people that you don't even know. Somebody was unsuccessful with disrupting your peace. Okay. Contentment in the reverse, gratitude in the reverse, and independent and fearless. This sounds like a copycat. This sounds like a copycat that fell in love with another feminine, sweet, compassionate, and innocent. Or this is the way that somebody wants to come off because they're trying to mirror your essence. This is somebody that's a same sex, I don't know, lover, or somebody wants to be your same sex lover, but you're in a relationship with the man. Okay. This is your preference. You're happy. Something about your peace and your harmony. Show me this person. Yeah, this person is projecting out nasty energy, depression. This is why they're coming up as contentment in the reverse. They're not happy. This could be one particular person in the group, or they're a part of some type of covenant cult. Show me this person. This person could yeah, they're just horrible. They could be using all kinds of things, a photo, they could be using their own bodily fluids. This person is really, really terrified right now. My left ear is ringing. So they're trying to project something. Somebody could be looking around a lot, looking over their shoulder because they're afraid that that energy is going to come and find them. These people are running from their shadows, okay? Toxic cords. They try to attach some type of toxicity to you to feed off of your divine feminine energy. They may have even sent you some type of cord to your heart to attach to your happiness. Okay. Contentment in the reverse. It's safe to say that they're not happy with their work. This person is talking in circles. What's wrong with this person? Why are you talking in circles? Because they were told to back up. Okay. Now we know that Mercury in retrograde, by way of positioning for what, the next 5 months, okay, could be in Saturn, is what I just heard. So a lot of people are getting a lot of karma. Some people don't believe in astrology, neither do I, but I definitely believe in, well, not even believe, I know that energy is real. And this energy doesn't have anywhere to go. It's like a group of women trying to force themselves on a divine feminine in order to get her energy attachment, and they're projecting, okay, to bring down your frequency, and they're shocked because the truth is coming out about them. They're afraid something has backfired here. Okay. Show me this person that I see with the dark hair. I see somebody with really dark hair, really big eyes. Okay. This person could be Hispanic, Cuban. She's giving me like Indian. Some I just heard Pocahontas. Okay. So friendly in the reverse. No, she's not. She's evil. Okay. These are people that do evil things, and now they're not able to successfully shapeshift into that light, and they know that you see them. This person is terrified. This person came for your crown. This is somebody that shapeshifts. Look, this is shape shifting. Friendly in the reverse, emotional manipulation, hexing, cursing, praying bad in the night, and then in the day they're like, "Hi, friend." No, you have to pick a side. Duality makes you unstable to this capacity. We all have dual natures, but this is like trickster energy, charlatan energy. This is a feminine trying to manipulate another feminine that she wants to give her attention, and something about you not being persuaded by somebody's sexual energy, so much so that it pushed them to want to have like this intention to cause harm. Okay. Now this could be one witch that is a part of a coven. I don't know if the whole coven is doing this, but they're a part of a coven. Okay. It's game over energy. Okay. Why? Because this retrograde allowed us to go up the ranks. So it's making it more and more difficult for people to just project any kind of energy onto us. In fact, we're like literally ascending to higher powerful positions. Yeah, this person's burning candles all night. They could be burning candles right now. Show me this person's altar. Yeah, healing. Yeah, they want to stop your healing. So this is a witch. If they do divination, they're like, yeah, this person hasn't healed. They're bitter. They're this. These are projections. That's not true. You've healed. Look at you. You know how we know you've healed? First of all, you're in a loving relationship with yourself, peace, harmony, and calm, and you're calling in a beautiful relationship with the opposite sex. So they want to block your healing. They want to stop your healing. So they're attacking your heart chakra. Okay. Yeah. I can't make this up. Oh, somebody's pissed off right now. Something about your spiritual gifts. You make these people feel dumb, not because you're trying to, but that's just the way they feel because of what they're doing. Their actions are dumb. They're senseless. Yeah. Rage baiting, but energetically and projecting it out, and it's not going anywhere. It's a narcissist. Somebody swore that something was going to work. Yeah, I see somebody talking to somebody else like, yeah, this person's not healed. That's a form of spell work. They're not healed. They're not this. And then when the energy starts to backfire on them, they get louder when they talk. That's how you know a witch is lying. Just watch their body language. They'll get loud. They'll start looking over to the left, looking over to the right, mostly the left, because they're afraid of what is going to be revealed. Their shadows are showing. Somebody's shadow is not leaving them. Whatever energy they sent out, it merely reflected how dark they are. Somebody hates to see themselves as evil, but that's exactly what they are because that's what they focus on the most. So much so they're not able to shapeshift into this sweet, compassionate nature. It's almost like, watching somebody grow their horns, they can't hold that position for too long. They can't hold that innocence for too long. And they wish that this was your truth. They wish that this was my truth, but it's not. Spiritual gift. Okay. Clarify. Yeah, they want to poison your energy. These are toxic people, okay? They send nasty energies. Something about your level up and your gains. This could be you gaining knowledge, okay? Ascension energy. Yeah, it's your spiritual rank. Look how we're coming out. I can't make this up. And they want you to look like a liar, okay? So you could be a spiritualist or you're just a very spiritual person, really tapped in. You're a healer. You've healed. You've gained your crown, something about a level up, something about a spiritual promotion, spiritual gifts. Somebody's trying to stop this healing. They don't want you to heal so that they can have a reason to curse you. Somebody's looking for fault. Somebody wants to tempt you into a battle, to rage bait you, to pull you in. These are feminines trying to come for other feminine energies, like on a sexual level. Very weird. And I feel like they think it's provoking you. Okay, like you're going to get angry, but really, they really do want to devour you in a sexual way. Okay, this is a liar. This is how they want to make you look, and they're watching to see if people believe them. Whoever you are, you don't need to dignify any of this with a response. Most High God is taking care of anybody that's speaking ill upon our name. Somebody's up all night, okay? They're chanting a lot and they're really trying to redirect that energy, because I just heard because you wouldn't join them, they want to beat you, okay? But it's a game over situation. Clarify. And I can see this person too. They want your creative ideas. They want to be you. They want to be your lover. They want to do all this stuff. They really want you to be a part of something very diabolical and demonic. These are very unhappy people who need energy. Okay? Clarify. Yeah, these people are really sad. It's hard to watch. Okay? Yeah. If you pray for these people, it might hurt them more than make them better. And I'm going to tell you why. They have dark demonic contracts. What I've seen, when I've seen people attack me, I'll say a prayer for them, and I've seen stuff backfire. I've seen people lose their lives, literally. This is why I don't do return to senders, because I did return to senders back in the day and I watched people pass away. And I didn't even know that they were doing spell work over me. These are people that came to me and they're like, well, can you pray for me? And I'm like, yeah, had no idea, no clue that they were doing magic. So I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying. And God started to reveal to me in the spirit what they were doing and why they were coming to me to ask me to pray for them, was because they felt guilty for what they had done behind the scenes. So people like this, they say, pray for your enemies. You might pray for this enemy and something very well could happen to them, because whoever you are, your energy is so pure. They can't penetrate your aura. They're trying desperately to take your energy. They need your energy. They don't want you to heal. Something about you getting to a level where they can't reach you. This is their biggest fear. This is where the fear is coming in. But they're staying optimistic in a very pretentious way. They're encouraging one another within the coven. Hey, this is going to work out. We got to keep going. But it's not working. Fearless in the reverse, contentment in the reverse. Or they may have tried to knock away your contentment, your happiness, and your gratitude. Yeah, they're trying to trick you. Some of these people have drug addictions, y'all. So they could be high on drugs. Somebody could be using psychedelics to astral project. Clarify. Yeah, they're trying to feed off of your energy. So they need to astral project to try to get some of your energy, okay? These are arrows by day, arrows by night. I just heard beat of shield and buckler and stand up for mine. Help. Come through, angels. Yeah, the angels are fighting right now. So whatever they're sending in the air, whatever spirits they're sending by way of like monitoring energy or disruptive energies, it's bouncing back. It's not working. This is chaos magic. It's a trick, quagmire, to get you engaged so that you miss out on this opportunity, so that you miss out on healing. Okay. Healing is a form of protection. Yes, it is. You got finances. I was going to say fiance, finance. Somebody is really mad that you're in a relationship, that you're engaged, that you're in a loving heterosexual relationship. This is like a group of women that want to SA another woman. That's crazy. They're just as foul as if this were men that were trying to do this to a woman or to a man. It's a violation of space, privacy, and they're gossiping and they're talking, trying to make their cursing casual. Their words are under judgment. Every word that they speak, when they imagine you, look out in their mind's eye and project it out, is backfiring on them. This is instant evil eye backfire. That's why they're afraid, because if what they've done has backfired to this capacity, they know that you're a pure heart, that you're a pure soul. They have no legal grounds to haunt you by air, by ground, gang stalking, anything. And whatever spirit they're using, this spirit is tired. Finances in the reverse, okay? Blockages. So some type of financial block has been removed. Yeah, they went for your prosperity, for your 10 of Pentacles and your 10 of Cups, okay? Spirit says, what else is new? Clarify retrograde. These people are terrified, child. Ooh, well, sickness and disease backfired, okay? So somebody could have sent you some type of like disease or sickness or something like that. Or somebody within this group is sick and they're trying to project it onto you with projection or transfer it. Oh, wow. Clarify. You're not sick. You have no disease. Yeah. Somebody's trying to dig up dirt. This could have been the gossip too. Somebody could have been spreading lies. Somebody could have said you had HIV when it's really them. Something like that. Okay. Whatever this is, it's nasty gossip. gossip, digging up dirt, narcissists. This is a group of witches, and they hate the fact that you still have your star. This is how you ignore people and let them sit in their own energy. Wish them well, and if they don't wish you well, your well wishes will return unto you. So mote it be. Something about sickness, disease, and the reverse. Okay, somebody was gossiping. It's your star that they wanted. Yeah, so that they could bind you. Your intuition is on point. Spiritual rank, divine feminine, intuition, divination. So somebody did a binding spell of your heart, your star, and your money, and it backfired. Game over. Sickness and disease. These people are running from sickness and disease, and they can't send it back to you. They can't attach these cords. Your energy is too good. Yeah, look. Instead, you're receiving these gifts. They're trying to give you something. Clarify? They're trying to give us something. Yeah, Most High God was like, nah. Some of them want you to have like be overweight or too small, too skinny, something like that. Gluttony energy, okay? Divine deity, something about the divine stepping in for you above it all. And they really want to break up this relationship between you and your man. That's what I just heard. Clarify anything else for these people? Yeah, they're shocked because wherever they are right now, whatever they're doing, they have been exposed. So they're feeling like very much under scrutiny. People could be walking real fast, holding their head down, throwing their hands, trying to get away from these shadows, but it's their karma. Somebody's trying to pray away their karma right now. They're trying to like shapeshift and it's unsuccessful. At some point, you send out so much negative and toxic energy. When it backfires, it's got to stick. It's got to stay there. Somebody doesn't want to be sick and they don't want to die, but they sent that out and they wanted you to be overweight, unattractive. So maybe like an ugly spell or something like that. These are people that don't have, they don't have you. And these are people that you don't know, by the way. These are people that you don't know. You do not know these people, but they're under a contract. They're hired. This is like a coven, a cult, an association. They're under contract. Yeah, this is a group that's under some type of demonic contract and they're afraid because whatever they're doing, whatever they were told to do or being made to do, it's not working. Clarify contract, mind games. Yeah, they're bound to something very demonic. And if they sent you an entity, some type of an attachment, this entity is terrified of your divinity. It's not hitting you. Now, you may feel weird energies around you, and you kind of know when somebody's trying to tap into your energy. But my left ear was ringing today. So that lets me know that somebody's doing death spells. Okay. Overall energy, though, what we are seeing is that we're going to another level. So you could be feeling like a little tired, make sure that you're taking good care of yourself. Make sure that you're getting your vitamins. Make sure that you're getting your physicals, going to the dentist, going to the doctor, getting your blood work done, checking your iron levels, things like that. Oftentimes, divine intervention will come through by way of just getting a general physical. Okay, I just got my physical, so I'm feeling real good. Okay, I need to take more iron, but other than that, I can fix that. That's always been something that has been an issue for me because I have a very rare blood type, right? But with that being said, yeah, these people really ain't got no leverage. These are people you don't even know. Role model. You could be in the public eye. You could be somebody that's like a leader. I just heard somebody owns their own brokerage company, real estate company. Okay. Supervisor at a bank, whoever you are, you got people that do not know you that are angry. And they don't have anything that they can attach to you, but you're going through some type of rebirth as well. So be patient with this retrograde energy. Okay. I'm not sure which planet it is that's going to be in retrograde for the next 5 months, but it's going to feel pretty intense. It's basically like war right now. It's like you got a lot of people that are saying, judgment, judgment, this is your karma. So they're projecting their karma, hoping that it hits you. They want you to absorb it, transmute it. We're not transmuting anybody else's karma. We're focused in on our own karma. If there's anything that we've done, anything that we need to see, any transgressions, we're being held responsible for that. And the divine is guiding us to learn from that. Okay. But some of the things that these people are sending out, unfortunately, they won't survive and they have to take their mask off, okay? No mask allowed. Show us who you are. That's what I just heard, says the lady that doesn't show her face. Oh man, let there be no hypocrisy, okay? It's not a self aggrandizement here at this platform. Needless to say, I love you, beautiful kindred souls. If this message resonated with you, please be sure to like, love, share, and/or subscribe, and I will be back. Let's raise the vibration, y'all, because right now you got a lot of people afraid, a lot of stuff going on, but overall energy, we're in the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the crowning energy, going through a crowning upgrade. So give thanks for that. Your spiritual gifts are about to be a little bit more intense. You got spirit guides, though, new spirit guides that will help you learn how to work your new spiritual gifts. So that in itself is a gift. Okay, give thanks for that. I love y'all. Okay, I'll see you in the next reading. Peace be with you.